Hello everyone and welcome back to Thomas at Home. Today we're taking a look at Thomas Gets Bumped. So this was released onto DVD on May 16th of 2006. Hey, that's 2 days before my second birthday. That's pretty cool. It was put out onto VHS in 1992. It was also put out in that kind of reprint style in 1995. And in 2003 it was put out on VHS in this kind of style. It was also re-released by Lionsgate in 2009 and then put out again in 2008 for some reason. I don't know why. But that's really all for the releases here, so let's get into looking at the release itself. So, it's a fairly interesting release here. We have a nice dark blue border. We get a lot of blue covers for Thomas releases, but I like it nonetheless. Up there we have the Thomas logo, Thomas Gets Bumped and Other Adventures. Harold? Harold doesn't really star in this. I don't know why he's on here. That's the same picture from Spills and Chills as well. That's kind of weird. I don't know why Harold's on there. And then I believe this is a screenshot from Thomas Gets Bumped, possibly. But I know that's from Season 3, so it kind of makes sense. But, yep. Very strange front cover, if I'm going to be honest. Very, very strange. Side here, I have the Thomas right there, Thomas logo. Thomas Gets Bumped in white instead of yellow. I kind of like that. I think they did that with Thomas Comes to Breakfast too, if I'm not mistaken. Something similar to that. Anchor Bay logo right there. On the back here, these screenshots make a little more sense. We have a screenshot from Donald's Duck and Diesel Does It Again. Right up there, we have George Carlin credited as our narrator or storyteller, whatever the heck you want to call it. Thomas and Friends Making Tracks to Great Destinations. I don't believe this is the first time we've seen this on a classic series release. No, we've seen it many more times. Oh well, it's just kind of weird seeing Making Tracks to Great Destinations above a Season 3 screenshot. There is the episode, or not the episode, the description of the release. And our information hub includes the character gallery, read-along story, Thomas Tells a Lie, sing-along song, Accidents Will Happen, and a bonus DVD game, Which Island Picture is Different. Cool, I guess. And then the episodes are Thomas Gets Bumped, Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party. Excuse me. Diesel Does It Again, Gordon and the Famous Visitor, Donald's Duck, Percy and the Signal, and Thomas Percy and the Mail Train. It's kind of a random assortment of stories. They don't really correlate with each other. I mean, excuse me. Percy and the Signal was just thrown in here. That was the last Season 2 release, or Season 2 episode that needed to be put out on a DVD, or VHS, excuse me. So it's just kind of thrown in there, which is kind of weird, seeing the dark, like, brown lighting against the really vibrant Season 3 lighting. It's weird. It's not a bad story, but it's just kind of weird to be thrown in there. Anyways, here's all this down here. And yeah. You can also, I don't know if you noticed this, but there is some security sticker residue up there. I believe it's on the front too. Yeah, that's not good. But I got this new. I got it for my birthday this past year, and it came new from eBay, so that was cool. Open it up here. The disc feels in perfect condition. That's absolutely wonderful to see. Oh, look, they got all the copyright dates right. You got 1986, which is a copyright for Percy and the Signal, 1991 for the Season 3 episodes, 2003 for this poster art, and then 2006 for the DVD itself. So that's cool. Here is the booklet. I don't know why I was pausing on that. I was reading a notification on my phone. Excuse me. Let's close this up and put her back on the stand. Him or her, I don't know. Here's the booklet. It's pretty similar to the DVD there. It's a bit darker though. I kind of like that. Open it up here. It's kind of purplish, if I'm going to be honest. It's kind of cool, I guess. There are loud noises coming from upstairs. I do apologize if you can hear that on the mic. That's not good. I can't really control that because I live with my family, so it's weird. Whatever. I'm not going to rant about that. Anyways, we have the main menu little thing right there. Episodes again. And then this is talking about your bonus features. Cool. I really like the character cube. The character cube is probably one of the best bonus features they ever put on here. I don't know, it's just so interactive and so cool, and they have a bunch of different characters on here. Oh, wow. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know why there's so few releases on here. These were not... Were these all the DVDs released at the time? No? Because they have the Season 5 releases. I don't know. They just don't have very many DVDs listed on here. There are some errors, multiple errors actually. All of these, to my knowledge, minus the early years, are available on VHS. I don't know why only some of them say that. I think all of them should. Oh, well. Hold up. Oh, I was like... Because this comes after Thomas Gets Boned, so I was kind of confused, but I looked at my notes over here. It was released on the same day, so that's fine. Read the Railway Tales. It's called the Railway Series. Oh, Railway Tales. It's not all about Railway Series, whatever. There's a fly around here. Look at that. He's on the release there. Get off. This thing is going to annoy me. Ugh, whatever. We have Railway Rhymes right there. Blue Train, Green Train, and the Railway Series. Is that all of the Railway Series? It might be a few select stories. I don't think it's all of the books, but whatever. So, that's all for the release here. I do have the original VHS. However, I don't really feel like we need to take a look at that because it is vastly different than this. Although, for some reason, that fly is bothering me. For some reason, it still keeps Harold as a part of the main focus, which is very weird because that screenshot was from The Runaway, and The Runaway was not on the release. So I don't want to pull episodes from other releases to make this make any sense because I don't really care. This release isn't that great. These episodes are the episodes that I am the least familiar with from the classic series, minus Thomas Percy and the Mail Train. Other than that, I have no memories of watching this. I've probably seen this on Netflix back in the day. I have seen these since, of course. I actually really like Gordon and the Famous Visitor. We'll go through the episodes, actually. So, Thomas Gets Bumped is not very good. I don't really like it that much. That fly is really annoying me. I think that's been down here for a couple of days. Oh, well. Oh, my notebook is falling. Oh, my. There we go. Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party. Probably worse than Thomas Gets Bumped, if I'm going to be honest. I do not like that one at all. Diesel does it again, excuse me. It's an alright story. It's nothing too crazy or anything. It's just there. Gordon the Famous Visitor. I really like this story. It's very fun. It is just Dulmus Engines from the Railway Series, though, if you were confused. Donald's Duck is a pretty good story. Nothing too great. I do like how in Season 3 they split up not Oliver and Douglas. Donald and Douglas. So Donald has this episode and Douglas has Escape. I will let you in on a little secret. I think Escape is miles better, but I think everybody in the fandom agrees on that. Percy and the Signal, a very, very good story. I love the banter and the dialogue in that. It's not a very action-packed story, but it's dialogue-centric, you know. It's just based on the characters' interactions with each other, and I like that. And then the last one is Thomas Percy and the Mail Train. I love the visuals in this one. I love the music in this one. But the story is kind of weird. I also should mention that I think over half of this release is not Railway Series stories. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wow, 4 stories not from the Railway Series. That's crazy. What they do with these episodes is that they take 2 magazine stories written by Andrew Brenner and they try and combine them into one. And sometimes it works, like with Thomas Percy and the Dragon. I think that works very well, combining the stories. Diesel does it again, excuse me. They do a very good job combining that one as well. But Thomas Gets Bumped especially makes no sense. Neither does Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party. And Thomas Percy and the Mail Train is also kind of weird too. But you know what? It's okay because I still probably would have liked them as a kid. And I'm sure a lot of kids enjoyed this back in the day. So, yeah. We're just going to put these in chronological order. Also, I'd like to change the title of the release. I think we have too many releases focused on Thomas. So we're going to call this Gordon the Famous Visitor and Other Adventures. So if we're going to do that, we got to take out Harold and put in Gordon. And I guess we can keep that screenshot of Thomas. I would like to have a different screenshot, possibly. I don't know. But we really need to get Harold out of here because Harold, to my memory, he's in Thomas Percy and the Mail Train, but he's not really like a main character, to my knowledge. I haven't seen the episode in a while. But he's not like a main character in any of these episodes. And if you're going to have a character be the focus, you should probably have that character be the main episode or the main character of an episode, which Harold is none, Gordon is, which is why I think we should call this Gordon the Famous Visitor. So, let's put these in order here. So we have Gordon the Famous Visitor being first, Donald's Duck, Thomas Gets Bumped, Diesel Does It Again, Thomas Percy and the Mail Train, and Edward Trevor and the Really Useful Party. You may have noticed that I left out Percy and the Signal. It's such an oddball release to be thrown in here. I'll just stick it into another Season 2 release when we get the time. Or Season 2, Season 1. There's fun fact. There's actually no release that features only Season 2 episodes. I just found that out a while ago, and I thought that was an interesting fact. So we'll just throw that into another release sometime in the future. I don't know. But that's really my ideal version of Thomas Gets Bumped. Like I said, it's not the greatest release ever. It's kind of just there. These are kind of the forgettable episodes of Season 3, in my opinion. I mean, like I said, I didn't see them until probably 2012, maybe 2011, around that time when I got into Thomas on YouTube. I probably saw them once as a kid, and that was on Netflix, but it obviously never left an impression with me. So anyways, that's really all for me. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I know I tend to ramble a lot in these episodes, but I just like talking about Thomas and DVDs. So, that's going to be it for this episode here. Next week, we are taking a look at Sing-Along and Stories. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode here. I hope you have a great Halloween. I was going to kind of say yeet to the schedule and look at Thomas's Halloween Adventures today, but I didn't really want to do that. I'm actually going to do that with Christmas. But yeah, this is not a very scary release or a very scary episode. But if you want to see a scary thing, you can go over to my Turbo 711 channel and check out my Escape remake, which is hopefully going to be up by the time you're watching this. I don't know. I haven't filmed all of it yet. I still have to finish about, I'd say like 25% of it. I'm almost done. So hopefully that'll be out before Halloween or on Halloween so you can watch that. But anyways, like I said, thank you guys again so much for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye.